In this video, I'm going to show you how to make your text come up like this in Adobe Premiere and talk about the styling. Hi, I'm Fatu Williams and I've been editing for the past 3 to 4 years. And I've been able to work with some amazing creators and brands. So lately, I've been getting comments about the text in my video and the styling. But I was like, damn, it's simple, but not the styling. Let's get to it. So open the project we're working on right now and see for the text tool, or just click on the text tool down here, and let's say you want to write, let's say word, oh, word. And to scale this up a bit, let me use my favorite fonts. Okay, bold. I do this most time for my test. Just reduce the tracking to like 50 or 40. Yeah, and it's 46 is okay. Go to your effect panel, search Text Animator. Yeah, as you can see right here. So drag it to the beginning of the text layer. Yeah. So we have a default effect on it already. I think you can only find this effect on 2025 and 2026 version. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think it's new. It's a new effect, because before I started using this effect, what I do is I, use transform effects, and I work with the opacity as well. So, the keyframe. But now you don't need to keyframe, you just, work with the settings, with the effect settings. So you have 2025, 2026, you should have this effect under your effect panel. So let's look at a bit. Effect control. Under the presets, you can see the fade. We have a fading effect right now. So let's go to under push position and increase it a bit, like 41 or so. Yeah. 40, let's say. Yeah, I think he's real. But I think there's better. Then after that, you can go to the advanced control. So we need details to come up in words, not in letters. So not like single letters, After that, you can just play with the word bearers. If I have more than a word on this line, let me just type here. I'm say go and pay. Yeah, go and pay. So this is more than a word. So as you can see right there. So let me change it to letter and take a look at how it comes up. You can see that. So changing it to word. And we can change it to line by line. So we can change it to line. See that just by words. So I think that's it. So you can play with the word bearers. Yeah, you see. But what I'm trying to do now is just to have this effect on a word, because we need to start, like we are starting the test. So we need to have the effect on just one word. So we are not having multiple, two words, lesser word. So that's it. For you to reuse this effect on your test, rather than just going around and create the new, adjusting the settings, you can duplicate your test layer by clicking. I'm doing this already. You can duplicate your test layer by holding Alt and drag. So hold Alt and drag it up. So you duplicate your test layer, then you can work on it. Let's say let's change this to word for. Let's duplicate this here. And aside duplicating the text, you can create a preset. And the creating is, you can work with the transition duration. I would like to use 8 frames. Yeah, I think 8. Click on the transition, then right click. So right click on the effect. Click on save preset. So you can name it. You can name it anything. For you to to retain the exact transition duration, check the include transition duration box. So when next you drag and drop it on your test layer, you have exact duration. So let's say, let me delete this from here. Let me move forward a bit, 1 2 3 4 5 last 5 frames. So I think we name me test. So we drag drag and drop it at the beginning of the test layer. And boom, we have it. Before I style the test, I would like to say this. People do ask if there's a way you can style the test automatically, inside Premiere. We have to style it manually. And I'm not sure if there's any AI tool that can, do that for you, but just style it manually. You enjoy it. Though it's crazy, very, very time consuming, but yeah, it's enjoyable. Let me say that. So let's start our test. Let me just drag. I'll just skip this process and type all my words. So now I have my test on my footage. So let's style it. Let's just play around with it. If there's some tests they need to reduce their size. So let's just say, okay, just play around with it. There's no rules to this thing. Just style it. But one thing to make the test, more impactful is that you can, make the test follow, go align with the dialogue or with the word as it comes. I think you can. But here, one thing I will do here is I want to make the test. To my speaker, the subject is not saying anything right now. I just want to make the test come up and let's see how it turns out. So let me go 4 frames each. So let's start the test. Like I said, we don't have any rules. Just style it the way you see it. So just for you to get the idea of styling the test, placing the test one by one. You can even play around with the colors. You can change the color. You can change okay, let's play around with this with this word test. Let's add different fonts. Okay, I will cut the test to 2 frames. Idea here is just play around with the fonts. So yeah. So let me just next this. We need to add the effects on it. So let me try next this and so add presets. So yeah. So to make this, to give the test a little bit of impact, to make it more impactful, so we need to let's add a sound effect. Not every time. You might not be doing that every time. So let's add sound effects to it as they come up. So for this, I'll be adding, I use click most times. Yeah, let me just pick this one. Yes, let me just reduce the peak, max peak -10. You can even add studio reverb. So let's just duplicate it and place it at the beginning of each test layer. I think you get it. I think you get it. I think you get it. So for this test, I tweaked a bit. I won't be adding the clicks sound effect on that. Let's have maybe like a book flip or a scribble effect. Yeah. So that is like it's given already. It's not bad. But I don't like the way the click sound. I feel like it's too much. But that's why I said you don't need to use it every time. So just use it, when you need it. Don't use it every time. And it's more like pop, 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 pop. It's actually distracting. But actually you get the scope. Just style your test. That's why I said doing it manually is actually, it's fun. And you can't even do it automatically on Premiere Pro. So you have to, style it one by one, one by one. So I think you will get something out of a video. You learn something. So let me know if you like to have a tutorial like this, a video tutorial like this, and I can make that for you. I'll make it. So peace out. No way. See you guys in next one. Nah. So just off the camera, please.